Alright, and welcome back. Here we are on the 4th level of Watcher's Keep, and previously we discovered the lair of a red dragon Saladrex and the tomb of a demi-lich here in the githyanki encampment. I think Lily's certainly interested in what the demi-lich might possess. It's probably some powerful artifact, being that, well, of course, liches are previous powerful mages. But I think she's hoping that maybe...
How may I assist?
Saladrex... Actually looks like a skull trap there. That maybe they're bad neighbors and that Saladrex might be able to help her defeat or destroy the demi-lich.
Nature's servant awaits.
Looks like we
I am yours to command.
missed something here. Okay. Suit of plate.
The group needs me?
I think the githyanki captain talked about the ancient. Presumably Saladrex, so he must be an ancient wyrm. Lily does not want to fight.
You must gather your party before venture.
An ancient red dragon. Regardless probably of how much treasure might be sitting on. Because I think she's confident by the time we get to the bottom of Watcher's Keep,
I find this a most satisfactory arrangement.
she'll have acquired enough coin.
Sire?
Jacques.
What?
But the demi-lich is a little different. I think she's would expect to find some type of artifact. Alright.
Greetings, puny one. I am Saladrex. I assumed the disturbance I heard earlier was another attack by the Mind Flayers, but I see now that you must have been the cause. It is nice to see a new mouse stumble into my lair.
Yeah, so I think Lily's gonna kowtow to Saladrex. Hoping to get some assistance. Yeah, of course she doesn't think he's the imprisoned one. Asking, well, I guess how he came to be here.
My story is truly a grand tale. Of course, every story about me is going to be grand simply by virtue of the main character.
Like most of the unfortunate creatures on this level, I was summoned by the mad magician in the glass cage. Interesting. You'd think he'd want to, presumably talking about Carston, he'd want to kill Carston then. However, unlike most of the others, I have no real desire to escape this place. I've only been here a few years, an insignificant time for a dragon, but I choose to remain for a number of reasons. For one, I find the antics of Carston and the other lesser creatures on this level amusing. Plus, I've been able to acquire a fair hoard of treasure from the endless supply of beings Carston conjures up with that machine, and usually I have little to fear from thieves and looters in here. I think it was a diary of one of Carston's apprentices talking about a crystal hammer and striking the jar, I think it was, a bell 6 times in order to free Carston. I was just hoping that Saladrex isn't sitting on that crystal hammer. I think the only way she'd entertain finding Saladrex is if we get to the bottom of Watcher's Keep and she hasn't acquired enough coin to buy the spell she wants. Can't imagine how that would be possible. Perhaps I'm paranoid, Lilly Black. The machine of Lum the Mad has had some small effect on all the creatures trapped in here. We sometimes behave irrationally. Yeah, being as flattering as she can. I grow weary of this conversation now. Perhaps you could return another time. Yeah, she'd love to ask some questions. Hopefully we can bring up the demi-lich. I don't know if we're only allowed one question, or if we'll have enough patience to answer a few. So I think we'll start with the most important. But don't see anything here about a demi-lich. Alright, asking about the next level. I would imagine the Machine of Lum the Mad is the key to descending to the next level. Other than that, cannot really say. I think we kind of guessed that already. Alright, asking for another question. Alright, looks like he's patient enough. If that's the case, then I think probably interested in most of these. Asking him maybe what he knows about the imprisoned one. I know nothing of this imprisoned one. That is a concern for lesser creatures such as yourself. This, I think we know. Ask that maybe last. Alright, what do you might know about the machine? I cannot tell you much about the devious contraption, but I do know this. There are notes scattered about this level that may give you the combinations to the machine. I think we knew that. Alright. Maybe he knows something about the illithids. Carston summoned both groups several years ago. Oh, that's interesting. I think we thought that he was summoning them from the encampments. But he's saying that the encampments are the result of his summoning. That's interesting. They waste their time battling each other or launching impotent attacks against Carston's glass cage. Foolish creatures all, though the Gith always showed me the proper respect. Carston said he was an adventurer, but might as well ask. The Mad Mage was here when I first arrived, though I suspect he's nothing more than a foolish adventurer who toyed with a contraption beyond his control. Now he's trapped within his glass cage. Of course, that we knew. Yeah, this we don't know anything about. The 6 braziers. I know little of this matter. The torches must be fueled by the oils found in the colored vats. I suspect there is a specific pattern which must be followed. But I cannot say for sure. I think we figured that. We don't know what the pattern is. Alright. Alright, so I guess this is the last question, asking how to get through the glass cage. An interesting question indeed. I do have some knowledge of this matter. The crystal mallet is the key. Strike it against Carston's cage 6 times, and the glass will dissolve. Alright, well, we knew about the crystal mallet, but I don't think we realized that the bell was the reference to the cage. Okay. Really can't wait to get that hammer. Again, hopefully it's not, he's not sitting on it. Yeah, asking where the mallet might be. From the comments of the githyanki leader, I know it was recently in possession of the illithid in the northern part of the dungeon. Alright, well that's better than him sitting on it. Where it is now, I could not say. So at least he doesn't have it. Alright. I think that's all the questions.
Yes, Abil?
Alright.